Hey everyone, welcome back to my beauty channel. I know it has been quite a long time since I posted anything on this channel. I do apologize. I know the last video that I posted I said that I was going to be more consistent with my uploads, and that just quite hasn't happened yet. It has been crazy and hectic for the last couple of months, so I really haven't been able to really get down and dirty and start filming some videos, but that will change. I really truly mean that. It will change. I will start getting some videos uploaded for you guys. Some of the reason for that is because some of the stuff in this haul is stuff that I will want to feature in upcoming videos. So let's go ahead and get started with this haul. This is kind of a collective haul over the last couple of months. Some of this stuff I did purchase yesterday. James and I went to Dothan. I uploaded our Dothan trip video on our joint channel last night, well, technically early this morning, I guess. And so if you want to see that, I will have it linked in the description box below. And in that video, I said that I would do this video so that you could see some of the stuff I picked up. But I did purchase some other stuff over the last couple of months, so I thought I would just do this collective haul. So if you want to see what I have picked up over the last couple of months, just stay tuned. Okay, so the first place we'll start with is MAC. I went down to our MAC counter here in my town, and I just picked up one thing. I picked up a lipstick, and it is the Amplified Cream Lipstick in Saint Germain. I have been hearing a lot about this lipstick constantly on YouTube, so I thought I would give it a try. I tried to find like an inexpensive dupe for it so that I wouldn't have to go purchase this one, but I really didn't see any like kind of exact dupes, so I went ahead and purchased it. I also want to go back and get Sushi Kiss because I swatched that one while I was there as well, and I really like that one too. But this is Saint Germain. It is just a really bright bubblegum Barbie doll pink, and I love it. I've already worn it. I wore it on Valentine's Day actually, and I absolutely love it. I love the MAC formulas on their lipsticks. They are incredible. Okay, so I've made a couple of trips to Ulta over the last couple of months, and I did a little damage. I have to say, did a little damage. The first trip that I made, I went and picked up this DDF Wrinkle Resist Plus Pore Minimizer Moisturizing Serum. My sister actually gave me a sample size of this back last year in April, and I absolutely love this stuff. It really super moisturizes the under eyes, and I have like super dry under eyes, and my makeup sits really nicely on top of this. I definitely notice a difference if I forget to put this on versus when I'm wearing it, so that definitely does work. And the only thing that I don't like about this is the price tag, but this is a really decent size, and I don't use a lot. I just use a little, very little underneath my eyes, and then at night and also in the morning, and then I take another just little itty bitty bit and run it around my mouth, and that really helps fill in like the little tiny fine lines around my lips and stops my lipsticks from bleeding. So especially if I'm wearing a dark lipstick, I will put this on kind of around my lips to fill in those lines so it doesn't, my lipstick doesn't bleed, and it works amazingly. So as much as I hate the price point, it definitely is worth it. I also got some more of my Frizzy Straight Fixation stuff just because I was there and I saw it and I figured I'd go ahead and pick it up. I also picked up on that trip the Philosophy Fresh Cream perfume. Holy cow, guys, if you have not smelled this, what are you doing with your life? It just smells so good. I will say that if you are not into the super sweet scents, you probably will not like this. But if you are into the sweet scents, you're going to love this. And it just smells so good. I've pretty much only been wearing this since I picked it up. So It's amazing. I also got the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but I did not like it. I know everybody raves about it, but to me, and I like a wet formula mascara, but the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara is just so wet, and it got like all over my eyelids and stuff like that, and I couldn't deal. So since I didn't like the Too Faced mascara, I went ahead and took it back, and I got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit for the light one. And again, this is one thing that has been raved about and raved about and raved about on YouTube, and I know why, because it's good. Now, I've been hearing about the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and it's supposed to be better than this one. So, but this is what it looks like here. These 3 top shades, oh my word. Like, I use a mixture of banana and vanilla, these 2 here, for underneath my eyes. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't even look like I have any powder on over there, but it sets my concealer, and my concealer doesn't crease. This shade here is called Sand. That shade is one of the most amazing highlight shades ever. De highlight dough. And then you have your 3 contour shades. I like these 2 for doing like the edges of my nose, contouring my nose. And then Havana is a nice bronzy color when you just want a little warmth. You don't want to really heavily contour. I will say that the Real Techniques Multitasker brush has been by far the best brush that I've found for me to use with those contour shades, and then I just use a really small brush for my nose. But for like actually contouring the cheeks and stuff like that, the Real Techniques Multitasker brush works amazing with this. So, and I've been using this non-stop since I got it and absolutely love it. Then I went back but a few days ago, I guess, and I picked up the Tarte Tartelette palette. Guys, I've used this. In fact, if you do watch the video from Dothan from yesterday, you will see this in action. This is what I had on my eyes. And I have worn this both days since I got it a couple days ago. And it is amazing. I normally like mattes just for my crease and maybe a highlight on my eyes. I don't usually like mattes like on my lids. For some reason, it just looks weird to me. I don't know. But these guys, and I'm sure you guys have been seeing this around YouTube as well, but it's just a matte palette that all 12 shadows are matte. They're kind of grouped in like your warm browns, some purples, and then kind of some smoky colors down here. The 2 days that I have used this palette, I've worn Force of Nature, which is this one up here, in the crease, and then a little bit of Dreamer, just kind of like in the socket line, and then kind of blended out with Force of Nature, and then the shade Super Mom down here in the bottom left, and on the lid. And oh my word, I have never had such soft matte shades that blend so incredibly well. This palette is incredible, and I am excited to try the other shades in here as well, because I'm pretty darn sure they're all just as good. And yeah, I've really been enjoying this palette. So on to the stuff that I purchased yesterday, and a couple of the things actually that I'm going to show you James actually purchased for me. But since we are on the Ulta kick, we'll go ahead and start with Ulta, because I did go to the Ulta in Dothan. I was so excited to see these because I'd wanted them, but my Ulta here in town, for some reason, is not selling Lorac anymore. I don't know if they just phased it out or if they were maybe in the middle of revamping something. I don't know. But they're not carrying Lorac anymore for some reason. So I was really, really super stoked when I walked into the Dothan store and I immediately saw that they still sell Lorac. And so I picked up the unzipped palette, and I have seen this constantly on YouTube. This one's a fairly old, older palette. It's not brand spanking new, but I still see people talk about it all the time. And this is what the palette looks like. It also comes with their little primer, eyeshadow primer. But here's the palette here. It's very mauve-y, purpley kind of tones, kind of similar to like the Urban Decay Naked 3, those kind of tones. But I hear this is better than the Naked 3. I don't know. So I'm going to be trying that out. I'm really excited that they had it because I really wanted it. And then because I just could not help myself, I also picked up the Lorac Unzipped Gold palette that just came out. And I am so super excited. I swatched a couple of colors from each palette while we were there with the tester palettes. And I was just like, oh my god, I have to get it. So here's the Unzipped Gold. It's the same kind of packaging, just a little bit different color. And here are those shades. And they are just unbelievably beautiful. I cannot wait to get started playing with these. And it also came with a shadow primer as well. And I told James I've got shadow primer for days because almost every eyeshadow palette it seems like that you buy anymore, they come with like that company's primer, eyeshadow primer. So I have because I have the Lorac Pro palette and the Lorac Pro palette 2, I already have 2 of the behind the scenes primers, and now I've got 2 more. So that's all I got from Ulta because that was enough. We went to the mall and went to Bath and Body Works, and I just picked up 2 wallflowers because they were $3 on sale for $3 a piece. So we got Black Teakwood, which is a very manly cologne scent, which actually I really liked. And it's an intriguing blend of black teakwood, sandalwood, and lavender. So again, very kind of masculine cologne-y scent. And then we got this one called Relax, which is another lavender scented one. And it says the fragrance of soft linens with notes of relaxing lavender, rosemary, and tonka. So both these smelled really good. We smelled the candle version of these and they both smelled really good. So we picked up some of those. Then we went to Hot Topic. If you watched the Dothan video from yesterday, you would know what we bought. But I got James this t-shirt. He actually got the small, and when we got home it was a little bit too tight around the neck, so we went back to ours and picked up the medium, exchanged it for the medium, and that one fits a lot better. And then for me, because we have been watching The Walking Dead for probably like the last month and a half or so. We are about midway through season 4, so no spoilers, please no spoilers, because I am really thoroughly enjoying this show. And so Hot Topic had a deal of buy one get one half off on the t-shirts, so that's why each of us got a t-shirt, and I got this one. And it says, if Daryl dies, we riot. Daryl is definitely my favorite character on the show, and I would be really upset if they kill him off, and I'm like really worried that they might anyway, just because he is so popular, and it would like super shock people if he died. And so I'm like really upset and worried about that. Then on to Target, we got I just got a couple of things. James actually bought these for me. I got the new pointed foundation brush from e.l.f. It looks very much like a smaller version of the Sigma, I don't even know what number it is, but the one that is so popular for doing under eye like blending out your under eye concealer. But it's got that same kind of like pointedness to it, so you can kind of really get in there. I don't know how this is going to work. It feels kind of stiff to me, but we'll see how that will work when I actually use it for concealer. So he got me that, and then we just happened to see this, and I kind of was like, should I? And he was like, you know you want it. So I got the, it's like a rubber bracelet from The Walking Dead, and it says I love Daryl. So I'll wear that with my t-shirt, you know, because I can. The very last thing that I have to show you guys is from Shoe Carnival. I wore, oh, that was another thing, I'll pull it down too, that I wanted to show you guys. But I wore my new hat, which is brown, and I of course wore my brown purse yesterday, and I had to wear my little black ankle like motorcycle boots because I didn't have any brown boots to wear. So I picked up these boots, and I actually put one on in the store, and it looked so much better already, even though it's not quite the same brown, not the brown that I had kind of intended to get, but it actually looked really good. And they were originally $70, I think it was. Yeah, $69.99, and I got them on sale for $25, or on clearance for $25. So, yeah. So I had to get them because that was too good of a deal to pass up. So I got those, and I put them on in the store. They're actually a half a size bigger than what I would normally get, but I put them on in the store and they felt comfortable, so, and didn't feel like they were sliding or anything. So I got those, and let me grab my hat real quick. If you watched the Dothan video, you'll see it because I actually wore it yesterday. Let me get it. So this is the hat that that I got. I got this hat from Target. It was, I think, $17, 16 something and change. And one of the girls that I watch here on YouTube, Cassie, actually featured this hat in her favorites video that she just put up. And I immediately went to Target's website, found it on there, and did the, like, you pay for it and then you pick it up in store. So that I could just go in there and pick it up. So actually it kind of looks cool with this braid. But anyways, yeah, so that's the hat. I freaking love it, and it just is so comfortable. It fits me pretty good, and I really felt like I looked cute yesterday when I was wearing it. So that does it for this haul. I know it's kind of a lot, kind of a long one, but like I said, it's been a couple of months coming with all of these things. I did not buy them all at once. I do want to ask you if you have seen anything, any of these palettes or anything that you want to see a tutorial on, down in the comments below. Also, I did purchase the Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette from Too Faced. You guys saw that. That was my last video, was me unboxing that. So if you want to see tutorials with that as well, let me know. So I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.